I know you've already started looking around at the DASH diet, the Mediterranean diet, working on some of your breathing techniques, and adding in ground flaxseed to your diet every day. You have no idea what I'm talking about? Check these out. I'm going to link them in the description below. Get caught up on this blood pressure series so that you can help lower your blood pressure with these supplements today. The first two I want to talk to you about are magnesium and vitamin D. Magnesium is specifically helpful for people who have cardiovascular disease or high blood pressure and have diabetes. Magnesium we can take in a supplement form. It comes in a powder, a drink, a spray, and you can eat it in abundance in your foods. One that you may not have thought about, pumpkin seeds. So pumpkin seeds are high in magnesium. This is a great seed for you to add to your diet. If you're going to supplement with magnesium, you should aim for around 250 to 400 milligrams of magnesium every day. It's best to take magnesium at night because it can really help us with sleep too. The other one, vitamin D. I want to talk about vitamin D again. It's come up a lot. In regards to hypertension, we know that people who have a vitamin D deficiency have a higher likelihood of having high blood pressure. Most people are low in vitamin D. So vitamin D is pretty safe to supplement at 1,000 to 2,000 international units per day. And you want to make sure you're not deficient if you have high blood pressure, because that could be a risk factor for developing high blood pressure in the first place. As we move on from the mineral magnesium, the vitamin D supplements, I want to talk about omega-3 fatty acids. We think about these mostly when we think about fish oils. They are in abundance in fish oils. You can also find omega-3 fatty acids in foods like walnuts and hemp seeds, and you can find them in supplements from algae or flax. So you can have a lot of varieties of omega-3s, both in your diet and in supplement form. But we do notice a small but significant drop in blood pressure when you take in enough omega-3. So what is enough? Because the dosing can range when you look at a bottle. Omega-3s are broken down into EPA and DHA. So EPA, 500 milligrams, you can go up to 1,000 milligrams, and DHA around 700 milligrams. I think it's easiest to think about 500 and 500. That will probably be sufficient. Or if you're following the Mediterranean diet, you can just plan to get 2 to 3 servings of fish per week, and that will get you the amount of omega-3s you need to be heart healthy as part of a heart healthy diet. You can also just aim for a few servings of walnuts or hemp seeds or flax seed, right? Or flax oil as a supplement into your diet, and that would be fine too. Okay, a few more things that you can try to lower your blood pressure naturally. The first one in the list of plants or foods to eat is garlic. Garlic you can enjoy just in your diet, but garlic is pretty powerful at lowering blood pressure because it has a component in it called allicin, and allicin helps open blood vessels. Garlic is one of those ones like flaxseed that can lower your blood pressure pretty significantly. So looking at systolic blood pressure, the top one, and diastolic blood pressure, the lower one, garlic supplements can lower your systolic blood pressure 8 to 11 points and your diastolic blood pressure 7 points. That's pretty significant. If you're looking for garlic to take in a supplement form, you're looking for a wide range, anywhere from 300 to 1,500 milligrams daily. But if you start around 3 to 500 and that's what you can find, that's fine. Or just add more garlic to your diet. It will have a more powerful effect if you get it in your foods. I want to talk about 2 botanicals that you may not have heard about before in regards to lowering your blood pressure. The first is hibiscus tea, and the second is parsley. So let me walk you through these. Hibiscus is actually used in traditional cultures as a medicine and a diuretic. It helps get rid of extra water, which can be a problem for some people with high blood pressure. It's pretty easy to find hibiscus tea to buy, purchase already in tea bags. That's how I'd recommend having it. You want to take a tea bag of hibiscus tea, put boiling water over it, let it steep for 3 to 5 minutes, and enjoy this 2 to 3 times a day. How well does it work? A study followed participants drinking hibiscus tea for 6 weeks and found that it reduced blood pressure, the systolic blood pressure number, that top one, by 7 to 11 points. That's pretty significant and may be an excellent alternative to plain water if you're looking for a new drink to add into your diet. You can also find hibiscus extract in a supplement to help lower your blood pressure with the same effect as drinking hibiscus tea. Last but not least is parsley. The Germany Commission actually recognizes parsley as a medicinal food that can cause diuresis, again, help with some of that fluid balance with high blood pressure. You can consume parsley seeds, roots, or leaves, and they will all have an effect at lowering blood pressure. You can take the parsley herb that you may have right in your kitchen already and take 1 teaspoon of that. So you measure out a teaspoon, and when you're gonna make this into a tea, you might need a little mesh strainer like this. So you put the parsley in it, 1 teaspoon of dried parsley. Take this, put it in your tea, add boiling water, and let that steep for 3 to 5 minutes. And again, you can add a little lemon or a little honey to enjoy it that way. You can also do this with a teaspoon of parsley seeds if you want to find those, or find parsley tea bags that are pre-made just like the hibiscus ones. You can also find capsules of parsley leaf. Again, about 1,000 milligrams of parsley leaf capsules, but you'll want to take these 2 to 3 times a day, so much easier to make a tea to enjoy and have that. Oh look, we've got some visitors joining us just as we're about to finish this blood pressure series for supplements and botanicals. My helpers are getting into our foods high in magnesium, so it's time for us to say goodbye. We hope you got some helpful tips today and can learn how to lower your blood pressure naturally through some botanicals, some minerals, and vitamins.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Goodbye, friends.